Hey up, you beautiful lot. My name's Jason, and this is my 80s podcast. You put the boom boom into my heart. Right, you beautiful lot. Here comes the intro. That intro a bit spinning around. Right, you beautiful lot. Welcome to another episode. So please take a look and a listen and enjoy. Right, this is my movie review. So I've had quite a few people ask me to review some great 80s movies, and I've done a few. So today it's going to be that classic Porky's. How brilliant. I always remember the first time I actually watched Porky's. It took my mum and dad a long time to let me watch it because I was quite young, 12, 13. And I remember I knew it was a comedy, but I knew it was a little bit raunchier. Of its I mean, it's nothing now, is it? But of its time, it was very raunchy. So basically, it's about some college kids who, what can I say, are just not wired right, which is my kind of people. And there's a like a club thing called Porky's where they go and these young lads are only like, I think they're supposed to be like 16-year-old college kids, and they want to go to this Porky's, right, and everyone keeps telling them not to go. You won't like you, it's too much, you're too young. And they actually get someone to take them, so they go, and it's full of strippers. But you can go there and have your first how's your father, and it just I was like mesmerized when I watched it. It was just like, what, they're flying. Do you know, for a film as well, especially in the 80s, and you see there's a lot of nudity in it, and it just, these kids were just absolutely brilliant. So there's a lad called Meat in there who obviously had a huge piece of it. And then there was all these different girls, and there's obviously before they go to the club, the perverts, to be fair, they typical teenage lads. Literally, there's a shower bit where, and the girls are having a shower, and these three lads are absolutely looking through these little spiles at these girls, and he puts his tongue through, and she puts soap on it, and then he puts his thing in, and as he's doing that, the not a principal, one of the coaches, Mrs. Ballbreaker, grabs it, and literally from then on she is obsessed with trying to find out who this bloke is. She wants lineups. So if you've never watched it, honestly, there's some great clips on YouTube of the scene where she's trying to explain, Mrs. Ballbreaker, to a lot of the teachers about doing a lineup of this, and they are just absolutely wetting themselves. It's just, the cast was brilliant, and for me, as you know, I love Kim Cattrall. Kim Cattrall's it, and she plays someone what they call Lassie. So if you've never watched it, you must have watched. If you watched it, Lassie is a girl that likes the locker rooms, and they keep telling this gym bloke to go and take upstairs. Oh, and he's looking at something. She's attractive. She's not a dog. And then when he takes her up there, he finds out why they call her Lassie. It's brilliant. It's comedy genius. I mean, when you think of things nowadays, it's probably nothing compared to what we can see nowadays. But it was at the time in the 80s, it was just an absolute smash. So basically, this woman Ballbreaker spends half of the show program trying to find this Mickey bloke because he's got a mole on the end of it, and she just wants all these lineups, and she's just become obsessed with it. But it is just a classic film. And when they eventually do go to this Porky's, he obviously takes the pee out of them, and they want to get revenge on them, and they go back and smash the place up, and they try and get him. So I'm not gonna go on. I've gone on a bit too much, so I probably told you the whole bloody the whole thing, but it absolutely is a great. And I have to be honest, when I first watched it, I always thought, that's why I know I'm gay, because it was A lot of nakedness, a lot of naked men, a lot of naked women there were in there. So over time, and you've seen things that you probably wouldn't get away with now. Well, you'd probably see a lot more actually now, to be fair. But at the time, it was very. Don't go and watch Porky. Oh no. I can remember being at school and telling someone I'd watched that, and it was like I was this grown up. It wasn't. It was the fact that I'd rented it out. I got someone to go and rent it out in VHS. When we used to have to go to VHS video stores when they not when they had sweets and all the other stuff, when they just had pure VHS videos, and you spent hours. And I remember spending hours with someone that was older than me, and was looking around, and I knew which one I wanted, and he had to get it for me, and I was as you do, looking around, looking at all these films, and then he picked it up for me, and obviously I think it was £1. When you think £1 for a movie is nothing, because then it probably was a bit more than it should have been, to be fair. And I can remember taking that, getting home, watching that, getting a couple of mates around, and it was just, when you're like 13, 14, you're like being you are very childlike, aren't you? Laughing at all and seeing a pair of boobs, which was just mind blowing at the time. And then obviously seeing naked men and him walking about with this balloon and this meat bloke and massive, and all that. So please go and watch it. It's a great film. They did do Porky's Revenge, and I did watch it. It wasn't. I always think you get some that are brilliant, aren't you? The second ones are normally good. Things like Aliens and is brilliant, as well as Alien. But Porky's Revenge, and I think they did another one. I didn't watch that, but I remember watching the first one. The first one was absolutely brilliant. So I would give this one a 5 out of 10. I keep saying that I've got them all 5 out of 10, but there is some that I'm going to be reviewing that no. But 5 out of 10. Porky's, please, if you get the chance, you can go and watch it. You can go and watch it. I think you can watch them online now. So Porky's is an absolute classic. So that's my review of Porky's movie. A great 80s. Is it coming of age? Is that what they'd call it? A coming of age, but absolutely brilliant. And at the time, filthy as hell, but not in today's standards. So please go and watch it. That's my review. 5 out of 5. Porky's. Go and watch it. Be there or be a triangle. Have a good day, you beautiful lot. Oh, hold on, before you go. Take a look. I've just done a revisit and a react to a 4-minute clip from Porky's. This will get you wanting to watch the film again. If you've never watched it, this will make you want to watch it. This is just a little tiny 4-minute clip from the movie, but there are so many great clips. So please take a look at this. Ooh, yeah. I'm glad you didn't go. So this is me revisiting and reacting to a clip from Porky's. Oh, what a classic film. So please take a look and a listen. So good from what I remember, I think.
Now, Mr. Carter, I know this is completely unorthodox, but I think this is the only way to find that boy.
Oh, God.
Now that penis, come on. I'd recognize that penis anywhere.
Penis. It's right.
In spite of the juvenile snickers of some, this is a serious
that would be me at the back.
That seducer and spoiler must be stopped.
Seducer and spoiler.
Dangerous. And Mr. Carter, I'm certain that everyone in this room knows
how's he keeping a straight face?
He's a contemptible little pervert who's bound breaker.
Power breaker.
But I've got him now, and I'm not going to let him slip through my fingers again. Now, all I ask is that you give me 5
That'll be me at the back.
minutes. The coaches can be present, Tom Turner, and any 4 boys you see fit to choose, and we.
Deadly serious.
Put a stop to this menace, and it is a menace.
Look at the echo word.
What are you gonna do about it?
5 young boys in the nude.
Oh,
a police
God.
lineup
at school.
So that you can identify his tallywhacker. Please, can we call it a
Tallywhacker?
Penis is so personal, Paul. Penis is so personal.
We can put hoods over their heads to avoid
The thing is, she's
death.
deadly serious.
Now listen, we have got to do it as distasteful as it is. I know it's him. That. Tell him. That had a mole on it.
And a
And
mole.
that mole is the key to it.
Just
Mr.
at him
Albert, do
at the
you
back.
realize the difficulty of your request? Now, I would be very happy to apprehend the young man myself. But can you imagine what the Board of Education would say if you were granted a lineup in order to examine their private their private parts for an incriminating mole?
Mr. Carter.
Mr. Carter,
Oh God, don't.
I think I have a way out of this. We call the police, and we have them send over one of their sketch artists. And this ball breaker can give a description.
I always try not to
Put up
laugh.
wanted posters all over school. Have you seen this brick? Report immediately to view the ball breaker.
Oh, she'd love it.
Do not attempt to apprehend this brick, as it is armed and dangerous.
Oh, look at the face. Deadpan.
It will fall
She's
seen
not
hanging out
amused.
in the girl locker room at HUB High School.
Oh, look at the, how she kept her face. He's gone. Oh, brilliant. I tell you what, please, if that's not made you want to go and watch it, please go and watch the film. I mean, that's just a great part of it, but there's just so many parts to Porky. So if you've never seen the 80s Porkies, go watch it. Thank you so much for listening and watching, and have an amazing day. And if you want to follow me, I think you should. Follow, like, comment, subscribe on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, X, or remembered what that was called, TikTok, anywhere where you can find me. Please follow me. Please like, please comment, share, and have an amazing day, you beautiful human beings.